So it's that time of the year, and Baselworld is about to premiere the new releases for all the brands. It's literally hours away. And here are a couple of the predictions that I feel will be coming out for Patek and Rolex. Unbelievable, man. I swear to God, like, it never fails. I feel like every single time I'm gonna jump from downtown Miami to Brickell, the bridge has to open up. Okay, so some of the obvious things that are gonna happen with Rolex is the rumors are confirmed. They're discontinuing the Submariner, the current model Submariner, and the GMT, and of course, the same play as always. They're gonna replace it with a new movement, blah, 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 and maybe some like subtle little changes. So there's not much you can do to a watch that's already perfect. But some of the things that I predict are gonna happen and I've been waiting for is, for example, which is a really easy play for them. They already have the models. The chances of a new model happening are slim. So all they gotta do is play with the dials and, the metals. But one of the watches that I've been waiting for, and I feel that this year is gonna happen, is gonna be the two-tone Daytona in rose gold. And if they do a two-tone Daytona in rose gold, that's gonna be an instant success. I mean, everybody's girlfriend or wife is gonna be asking for that two-tone Daytona in rose. So as far as the dials and whether the bezel's gonna be ceramic or rose, I mean, I'm not really a psychic, but I have a feeling that this has been overdue, and that is what I feel is gonna be one of the for sure releases. Another one that there's a slight possibility would be, perhaps the Sky Dweller two-tone in rose. Not sure if they're gonna milk it already and just drop that, or they're gonna wait a little bit longer. But since I feel that the two-tone yellow sky has been so slow, it would be pretty smart for them to drop the rose and spice up the market. So another thing we want to touch is the whole GMT speculation, whether the Pepsi, the Batman. I mean, I don't doubt if the Batman is permanently discontinued. I mean, it's had a pretty long run. I don't know, I wouldn't miss it that much if they got rid of it. Now, my prediction is I don't see anything else, at least for right now, in a Jubilee band, because I feel it will take away from the whole buzz of the Pepsi. However, I do think that I predict that what they're gonna release is an oyster strap Coca-Cola. There's no reason why they wouldn't have the Coca-Cola, being that it's an iconic model. I just think they've been kind of milking it. My prediction is a GMT Coca-Cola on an oyster band. Now, there's no doubt in my mind that these guys are gonna play the standard card of just a bunch of funky dials and stuff like that, with all the Datejust and all that. That's not really what we're trying to go for here. Another model that I think would be necessary, and some of you guys might not agree with me, but I feel like Rolex needs to come out with something in stainless steel with an oyster flex strap. I don't know, maybe it's an Explorer. I highly doubt they'll do a Sub or a GMT, but maybe they'll give us perhaps a Yachtmaster in steel on an oyster flex strap. But they gotta come out with something in stainless steel with the strap. It would be kind of weird and not really in their normal doing, because, mostly all of the times that they put either a leather strap or something of that nature is usually precious metal. But how cool would a stainless steel be on an oyster flex strap? So moving on to my quick picks for Baselworld 2019. Let's go over to Patek. Now, Patek is such an elusive brand that there's really no telling what the heck is gonna happen, I'm gonna go right now and say that a 5980 rose gold with a blue dial is not gonna happen, even though that would be absolutely amazing. But they won't do that. Who knows? Who knows if they'll do a 5980 all platinum? I doubt it. But what I think is one of more of the realistic predictions is perhaps the 5990 in all rows. I mean, that's coming. Whether it's gonna be this year or next year, that's coming. But maybe we'll be lucky enough that this year we will be blessed with the 5990 in rows. However, if that happens, there's always the chance that the 5980 rows will be discontinued. And if that happens, those things are gonna be going through the roof in price. I mean, I already feel booty hurt that I sold mine in December for 105,000 and I can't even replace it for 125, but whatever. So another prediction that I have for Patek, and now guys, this is a little bit of a wild one, all right? Why not? Let's just shoot some crazy darts on the board. Is perhaps a 5726 in all rows. Not gonna lie, that'd be a hot piece. And you know, it would kind of diversify it a little bit because I think just having the rows 5711 and the rows 5980 doesn't give a lot of options. So perhaps maybe a 5726 in rows would be kick-ass. So the Baselworld show is hours away, and soon these brands will reveal what tricks they have hidden up their sleeves. You know, we'll see what happens. It's an easy playbook for these guys. All they gotta do is get the models, switch up the dials and the metals, and it's a win. You know, the one that I'm really hoping for is the Daytona, because I feel that that one would be an instant win for them. That's been overdue for quite some time. Who wouldn't buy a Daytona in two-tone and rose gold if that's the model you're interested in? So feel free to comment below how you feel about some of my picks. And also mention some of the ones that you think they'll be releasing. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell till it looks like this, or otherwise you might not be catching our latest episodes. And if you like this video, please like and share. Also, subscribe to our channel. My name is Eric. This is Watch Your Style.